If you want to become just like an alcoholic, racist asshole, go get a job in a restaurant and you'll have your degree in about 6 months. I realized that I have the exact same job as the guy who stands at the end of the freeway off-ramp holding the signs. I mean, we wear the same clothes every single day, we walk to the same place and beg money from the same assholes that treat us like shit on a daily basis. It's a little bit better for him though, he gets to work outside and enjoy the weather. I don't. I have to stand inside. You know, if it rains, he can go run under a tree and just hope that a bolt of lightning strikes him down and kills him. Not me. I get busy when it rains because apparently water falling from the sky makes people hungry. I didn't know that until I started working in a restaurant. If I want to die, I gotta hope that the lightning comes through the front door, goes around the corner into the server alley and kills me. My odds aren't really all that good. I'm trying to quit smoking now. My lungs kind of feel like New Orleans after Katrina. You know, there's a federal emergency going on in here and nobody's responding. And I figured out it's because they're black. That ends my experiment on how to get your ass kicked after the show. I do want to quit smoking. My biggest problem is I can't quit drinking, and I gotta drink when I smoke, because it's like bullets and guns, they go together. You gotta have it. And I'm just waiting, can't somebody figure out how to put 2 cigarettes worth of nicotine in my fucking beer? I mean, that would make it easy for me. I'd quit like right now. My nights would be great. My mornings are gonna start getting all fucked up when I start pounding beer with my coffee, but one problem at a time. One problem at a time. I wrote that joke a long time ago. I'm happy I still got a laugh. Very excited about that one. So I had a horrible experience in a men's room a couple days ago. Standing at the urinal, doing my thing, and this guy walks in, straddles the stall directly next to me, looks over, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on, buddy?" Now, for all the women here, I know that that's not really that big of a deal, but for every guy who's here, they know that that's pretty much a breach of national security. There's a code of conduct that we follow in the men's room at all times, a list of unwritten rules that we really strictly follow here. Rule number 1, we very strictly adhere to the every other urinal principle. You walk into a men's room and you see a guy taking a leak, you immediately give yourself like that 1 urinal buffer zone there. You don't want to break that. Guys don't want to be bumping elbows with other guys when the 3 amigos are out for a little R&R. It's just not like our thing at all. Rule number 2, there's no talking in the men's room, ever. It's not social hour, we can check your status on Facebook and shit like that, but we don't want to talk. When a guy's got his junk in his hand, the last things he wants to do is have another conversation with a guy who's got his junk out too. We're just like mentally predisposed to withdraw from situations like that. It's not something that we enjoy at all. And rule number 3, this is probably like the most important one, eye contact. At all times, you're right here. You're right here. There is no, like your neck muscles just atrophied and your skull is like fucking just jammed right on the back of your neck. It doesn't move. You can go down, you can look down, no left or right. You don't even want to look up because then you might be giving off the impression you're having a little bit too good of a time and the rest of your time in that bathroom is going to be a little fucked up too. Now this guy walks in and he shattered all of them immediately. And I start sweating, I want to get the hell out of there, I can feel my asshole just like puckering up. Then as I'm leaving, I'm thinking that this is ridiculous. Like, why do we feel this way about the men's room? You know, and I get it's because of the homophobia that's involved in that. But like, you know, like what's the worst that's gonna happen? Like, is some guy gonna walk into the bathroom and look at you and go, "So can I suck your dick?" It's not. That's not gonna happen. But even if it did, you can decline the offer. You don't have to, well, you asked, I guess. And it's only one of them. It's not like the sisters from Shawshank Redemption just like busted in and rape blowed you right in front of the fucking urinal. That's not gonna happen either. And even if that did, they're all gay. Like, I'm not a big guy, but I know that I can fuck up like 7 or 8 gay guys all by myself. Just like Jackie Chan in the bathroom. I'm not really worried about them. Chicks are kind of fucked up too. Chicks got things going on. Chicks have sex toy parties. I know who goes on with these things. lit a couple hundred scented candles, hit 7 or 8 bottles of White Zinfandel on ice, put Lady Gaga on shuffle on the iPod, sit in a circle, synchronize your periods, then break out all the electronic and battery-operated toys you're going to use to fuck yourself with later. And on a side note to this, I'd like to point out that this puts an incredible amount of unnecessary pressure on guys, okay? I mean, you got all these toys, you got the double-fisted ram jam, and the 3-tailed spinning dolphin. You do realize that when it comes time to actually have sex with a guy, when he takes his pants off, all he's gonna have is a dick. It's not gonna have 3 heads, and it's certainly not gonna be spinning around. He's not from the lost city of Atlantis, all right? He wasn't genetically engineered to make sure you have 27 orgasms in 14 minutes. It's not how it works. The only thing that's power in this guy is his will to get laid and however many beers it took him to fuck you. So calm down and tell him thanks for a good job when he's done. You'll never see guys having a sex toy party. That'll never happen. Just a bunch of dudes sitting around in football jerseys surrounded by, a couple cases of beer. Some guy named Bob at the front of the room like, yeah, so you put this in warm water for like 5 minutes. That's not gonna happen. Be a pretty quick party too, I mean, we just show up, fuck everything, and then look at Bob like, you know what, dude, I'm kinda tired, I think I'm gonna go get a sandwich. Let's take off, man. We'd rather just go talk to random people in the men's room. That went a lot quicker than what I thought it was, but that's all I got for tonight, so I appreciate the time, everyone. Thank you.